Good morning, everyone. How are we? Hope you've had a good morning so far. It is May the 8th on a Thursday, so we're FlashBack Thursday, which always can be interesting. And this one, I think, is very interesting. So, hi Sue, how are you going? So, just a couple of things before we go down to the craft desk is that our new catalogue is out. We also have a scrapbooking workshop, which is available on the 28th of May, but it's the actual 12 designs that you'll make are in July 17th to 19th. So that's something to look forward to if you want to dabble in scrapbooking. I've been saving my reward points. Morning, Lynn. How are you going? So I've been saving my reward pay. I only had coffee, honestly. Reward points to put towards it. So I'm about halfway there with my reward points. So if I have to put the other half to it, that's all good. So we've got that. We've got our catalogue. We have a fantastic starter program. So if you want to become a demonstrator, it's $303 worth of product for only $169. And believe me, that's the best deal I've seen since I've been in Stampin' Up. It's just awesome. So my shop with me is, I always do the wrong side. Shop with me is in the corner there. So you can go in there and shop with me. So just reading the chat. So I think that's all. I'm sort of a bit of a what's it this morning. I had to do some things this morning and it's left me a little bit behind. You're just working and watching, Suze? Good on you. Okay, let's go down. If I think of anything else I've got to tell you, I will do. So, of course, our new catalogue. So I got these tabs from Stampin' Up site. I can't remember what the Stampin' Up something. And they had put these on the under files and you could print them off. So I had to cut them out because I don't have the tab. So I do now, but I didn't have it at the time, which is handy because you can go straight to the pages, you know. So there's your scrapbooking bundles. So you can just turn to the page, which is great. And I'm not going to dwell on the catalogue so much at the moment. So today's card is on this. Isn't it gorgeous? So this is artistic shapes. Artistic dies, that's what it's called. And apparently, from what Sue tells me, it was 23 to 24. And there was a stamp set that went with it. I was just watching a couple of videos. I'd like to get the stamp that goes with it. It's absolutely gorgeous. So I was going to make this an avid card. but I decided it's just nice plain, and it would make a gorgeous sympathy card. So I've just put with sympathy a little one on the bottom here. Okay, and I don't think I did the inside. No, I didn't. So I can either do the black with the white or the white with the black, and then put, because I've got a base, right, the cards. I've actually embossed these two. So we've got black with white and white with black. So I can do the die on here with black. Don't worry about the sizes, I know they're not right. Or I can do it like that. So which do you think is going to look the best? I think it's just an absolutely gorgeous die. I bought it and I didn't even know I had it. Honestly, I was going through my dies, sorting them out, and I thought, oh, what's that one? And it was this. So it's just absolutely gorgeous. So anybody think the black with the white or the white with the black? So I did a couple of embossing to see what they look like, but I actually like this one the best. So I thought the black with the white, that was mine too, Lynn. So what I did on this one, and this one's white with the black, and I did the embossing, I can't think what it's called. Damask. That's it, damask. So I did it with that, and I put the black on. But then I thought, no, I want something different, and I want it to look elegant, and I don't like the raindrops. So I think I'm going to go back to the damask for, and I'm going to do the card with that, have that one, the white one, and then the black one. So let's have a look what we got. Black with white too, yeah. That was my thought, but I thought I'd just give you a chance to think what you thought. So, as I said, I don't like I have to cut some more. So I'm not keen on the raindrops, but I do like that damask. Let's see. I probably can't find it. It was a big square one, wasn't it? Okay, so I've got to clean some of this mess up. I just keep making more and more mess. So I don't know where that one is at this stage. And I'm still waiting for the hospital to ring me with an appointment. Found it. So, black card. Hi, Kim. How you doing? So there's our white card. And I'm going to do that in this damask or whatever it's called. You could get curtains in it too years ago. So it is an ordinary one. So I want them to go up. So I'm going to put my piece of white cardstock in there. I'm going to take my green plate out. Oops, it's fallen out. Oh, dear me. Can't pick it up. My plates have got really bowed. So I'm trying to get them to go back the other way. Remember to always put your embossing folders in the hinge first. Oh. I just found a stamp that I'm using for next week. On there. So that's how that's going to look so far. What's the gold flower? It's called Artistic Die. And it was in 2003 to 2004 catalogue. I got that right, Sue? And I didn't even know I had it. I was going through the dies and something wrong here, my phone's not going. And I found it and I thought, how gorgeous. So that's what it is. Kim, it's a die and it's called Artistic Die. There was a stamp set and that was Artistic Inks or something, but it's gone now, unfortunately. I'll have to see if I can find someone who's selling the stamps. So I'm going to put this on the top and I'm going to cut it down. That's going to hold our flower. But I was thinking, where did I put it? So I had it here and now it's forked. Hang on while I just plug in the fan. Or have I just turned it off? I turned it off. Oh, sweating. And I got trackies on because it was cold this morning. And I've got the fan right on top of me. Now, I was thinking of, I can't go any further than the floor, can I? I was thinking of doing this on the black. So this one's Country Side Blossoms. So, do you think we should put that on the white? And then put our gold flower on that. It will cover most of it. Where's the die? Look at these dies. Aren't they gorgeous? This one especially. I fell in love with this when I saw it. And these are good, but I can't use the others because I haven't got the the stamps for it. But that leaf is really good as well. So we're going to cut the die, of course, out of the gold here. And this is gold foil. This one. So I'm going to cut that out of there. So love it. Yeah. So did I when I saw it, and I didn't even know I had it. So do you think we can put this one? I'll just show you. It will cover most of that up. So then it's just a little bit of embossing around it. So do you think that'll be all right? Will it look okay? Shall we try it and see what it's like? I just feel it needs a little bit of oomph. Ah, I knew it was artistically ink because I just found a couple of videos on it. You've got the stamps and no dies. I've got the dies and no stamps. How about that? Oh, they must have been on because I haven't been here. I only started in 2004. So it must have been that I bought it then. Let's say I've got to make the sandwich and so I'll go on the hunt for somebody who's selling the stamps. So we've now got that. Let's cut our gorgeous die out. Probably put it a bit closer there. I would have been using this all the time if I'd have known I had it. But I didn't know I had it. Might have to trim that bit because I want just of the edge to show too. I'll get those gold bits off. And as soon as it was Flashback Thursday, I thought that this was quite apt to use. Some of them I might need to poke out. Oh, I didn't poke it through, not that. That's right. Use them once in the second hand. I've got stamp sets here and dies that I've actually never used. They're still brand new. And sometimes I've doubled up on things. So I might have to start putting them on. There is a website where you can sell them. So I might have to sort of get rid of some that I don't think I'll use. I could have run this through again and it would have got all of it. Yes, I had a really weird morning this morning. I just couldn't get a couple of things to do and I just couldn't get going. And things are getting better between the dog and the cat. The dog is actually sleeping at the end of my bed on the floor, and the cat's at the end of my bed, on my bed. So they're getting a little bit used to it. which is good. I just put it in a waste basket, and it's one of those wire crisscross ones, so it's probably gone straight out on the floor. Now, let's have a look at this and see if it works. So that will go like that. Oops, stay. This one needs a trim. So I'm going to do it at 3 5/8. Oops. This is 3 3/4, but I'm just putting it down a bit. And then the bottom is the 5 1/2. So I'm going to do 5/8 again. Oh, my voice is croaky this morning, isn't it? Now tell me, needs a bit more. So I've just taken it down a fraction. That was 5 1/4. Okay, so what my idea is, and you can tell me what you think. You still have the husband. Oh, that's funny. I got rid of mine. Okay, what do you think of that? Oh, me too, Lynn. I hear you. Probably end up giving my sister some of them when she comes up. So, do we think that's all right? Because you're not really going to see a lot of the embossing of the white. So, and we'll put that on. Oops, bent that bit. And we'll put that on like that. Think that's okay? Nope, a bit I haven't poked out. A couple of bits I haven't poked out. Yeah, so I'd love to get the stamps to this. I managed to always buy the bundle or the suite because I like to have the lot. You like it? Cool. Did we stick that down? No, we didn't. All right. And I did it again. I left my glue out. Whoops, nearly put it on the wrong side. Might have to put my little thing in it. So there is a website where you can buy secondhand. Can't see for looking. I have some change glasses for a minute. There we go. These are magnifying glasses, but to see that tiny thing in there, I can't see it with my ordinary glasses. There we go. Now, when you emboss, you need to use a fair bit of glue because the fibres have been spread out. So you need to make sure so it doesn't lift. Should be enough. Plus two, it gives you a bit of wriggle room. And that's crooked. Should have left it the way it was in the first place, hey? So we got that. Now we're going to put this on. One of my favourites as well. Yeah, me too. Even though I've had my eyes done, I had cataracts done. I had both eyes done. And it was funny because when they did the first one, I could read the messages on my phone without glasses. And we're going to pop this one on here now. And then when we did the second one, I need glasses to read them. So that was really strange. And yet they put the same lens in both eyes. Now, normally I would get my silicone mat out and sponge to do this, but with this gun, it's great. You can just do little bits of glue here and there. Because it has a really fine nozzle, you can just put blobs around. I don't want it all stuck down. But this is going to be the centre of our card. Okay, 2 different lenses. Yeah, sometimes that's you can do that, depending on how much sight you've got or how much it's deteriorated. I had both the same. So I'm now going to put this down. Now you have to be careful, because if you get any glue, like that bit, doesn't get on the gold foil, and I've just found another piece that needs poking out. Might have to put a bit more glue on that. It just obviously I didn't put enough glue on. So tomorrow we have Fun Fold Friday. So we're going to do an Avid card or a Fun Fold card. So I'll have to go and check out what Fun Fold I want. I didn't get it then. I've had two deliveries. In 2 days from Stampin' Up. Yeah, I used a sponge. Get a piece of sponge and put a clip on it, a bulldog clip, and then dab it on with that with your silicone mat. That's what I was doing before. That's right. We can all is try our best, yeah. So that might be a bit of a help for you, Kim. Is just get a bath sponge and a bulldog clip and do it like that. Okay. Now, I will need an insert for inside, and I'm going to do the black with the white as well. So I'll need to get some more. I've got a black here. I'll sort that in a minute. I need to do sentiments. Oh, that's the one that's stuck on there. I've got to have more bits of white. Oh, Deeks is gone. He was sitting on his chair up there. He was sleeping up there when I got up this morning. But he's gone. So at least the dog and the cat are getting on together, which is good. I'm going to put it in the Versamark first. Piece of paper for that, thought I would. That was silly of me. Why is it when you want just a small piece, you can't find them? I'm going to huff on this. Silver. I don't know where my wild gold is. No, it's somewhere around. Oh, look, there it is. Duh. More Versamark. And there's me a tool pick. Everything's in such a mess at the moment. I'm trying to pack away stuff. I'm going to do another one because I didn't use me. Okay, adhesive sheets. Should you use those on adhesive sheets the other day, shouldn't I? Cover our Versamark up. Turn our fan off for a start, otherwise it will go all over, won't it? There's a mark right across that with sympathy. It's a very fine black line. That's better. Now I'll get our heat gun. Get that away for now. Hi Deborah, how you going? Oh, sorry about the noise. Always love heating bossing. How you going, Deborah? Debbie? No, it's starting to turn now. Can you see it? I was going to cut this out and stick it on, but I think I'll actually do it on the paper. Okay. So I'm going to cut that sympathy with sympathy. I'll chemo tomorrow. Oh, hugs that you're sending healing hugs to you. And I hope everything goes all right for you. That's what I put on the other one. I found a house yesterday that was reasonably priced. So I sent it to Paul to have a look at. It had a double shed on it. No pool, because he wants a pool for Bella. And he said, oh, it's only a double shed. And I said, well, a double shed's better than no shed at all. But it's hard for him to get to see him because he works such long hours. And Bella wants a room for herself that she wants to, that's what I used on the other one. Where is it? And I had an idea, but it might not work. Because I only want a little with sympathy. So I had some ribbon that I got out. And it was the gold ribbon. And what I thought I'd do, because this is gorgeous ribbon too. Just look at it. So just a small bow. Isn't this ribbon absolutely gorgeous? We'll be thinking of you tomorrow, Deb, for sure. And then I was going to scrunch it up. And put it under there like that. I'm not keen on that. That was what I cut it out with last time, that with sympathy. But it looks a bit cut off. Yeah. I still think it's just a little one there. And I'm going to pop it up. And I'm just going to put one in the middle of it. No, I won't. I'll put one at each end because I don't want it to sag. I haven't I'm just going to pop that on the bottom there. And then I love that ribbon, but I don't think it is beautiful ribbon, Kim. Are you at work or at your mum's, Deb? So we want an insert. So we want a piece of black. So we want 3 3/4. Yep, that's the size, and 5.5. Oh, how's that? I must have got it before. Now we want a piece of white, which I've got here. So that one was 3 3/4. So I just want that one was 5.5. So I'm just coming back slightly to the next long one, which is the 8. It's still too wide. Go 1/4. How did I do this? 3. 3 3/4. And 5.5. So 5.25. Which it is. That's better. Now, what I embossed on that other one, I'm going to put on this one. I was going to cut it out and stick it on, but then I thought, no, I won't do that. And I just want it simple. I think the die cut of the flower and the rose says it all. just see it? We'll get our gold back out. So this set for embossing is really good. And you get your tray. Okay. So this is great because what you do is you just undo this have a good day, Kim. Take care. See you later. Work till 5:30 a.m. So then you just put this back in your embossing jar. And you've got a brush, so you can brush it all down. And brush it back into your jar. Then I always wipe my jar out. Then my embossing tray, so that if there's anything stuck on there, it'll be clean for the next time. And I've got my tweezers, so I can pick my paper up if I want and hold it with the tweezers. And I'm just thinking, can you see it changing? Just doing like G. Okay. So that's going to go on there, bowed a bit with the heat. So I had a thought. I know that can be dangerous. So I just got this note. There goes one on the floor. Sticking to it. And there's this little hibiscus. So I thought, and I'm going to do it in Versamark too. I'm going to do it in the bottom corner. I'd love to find a little tin to put that in. And I'm making more of a mess for myself, aren't I? Take back our gold. Sorry, I've run out of glue, didn't I? My apologies. It's like magic, isn't it, really? There we go. There. I just thought that just that tiny flower just brought it in. So we'll put that on our black piece. Just gets a little bit bowed when you heat emboss it. Oh, thank you, Deb. And this now will go in the inside of our card. I like to put the colour of the card or a contrasting colour that I've used in with the sentiment inside. I think it just gives it that extra. So even though it's black on black, and it's hard to see, things like this, I need my big lamp, and it shines. Big ring lamp. Okay, now I'm thinking we need a little bit of bling, but not a lot. I got these yesterday. Look at those. Aren't they pretty? They are strawberry slush and pretty in pink gems. Aren't they gorgeous? Just gorgeous. Oh, I love them. I'm afraid I'm a sucker when it comes to gems and ribbons and stuff. So we can use our drusies, because I want something plain, or which are smaller, and I think so we can use our clear or even the champagne drusies, or we can use just our plain rhinestones, and maybe the smaller ones. What do you think? Put in the comments what you think. Whether just the clear rhinestones, the little ones, or our drusies. Let me know what you think in the comments, please. No, it doesn't, does it, Debbie? It always gets me every time I heat emboss. Just watching it change, it's like magic, isn't it? Got a hair in my face. So, which ones do you think? Any takers? The little rhinestones? I am. How are you going? Lovely to see you. Where are you, Emma? Drewsies. You like the little rhinestones? Thank you for popping in. Lovely to see you. Little rhinestones. Okay, we got. Sorry about that, Deb. You're outvoted today. I was thinking the same, the little rhinestones, because we don't want to take away from the card. And I think the card is although now take a pick. So I think we'll use these little ones. I'm just going to do 3 like that. Usually with the flower, I would put them. Oh, lovely. Southern California. That's nice. Well, this die is called Artistic Dies. Artistic Die. It's not available anymore. It was in the 2003 to 2004 catalogue. It is very pretty, isn't it? So unfortunately, it is it's gone. Unless you can find it in a second-hand, somebody who's selling it, it'll be gone for good. And I didn't know I had it. I just found it in my dies. I was going through my dies and I thought, oh, what's this one? Pulled it out and I fell in love with it straight away. Oh, it's gorgeous. But it's a card that is the card. So, and I might sprinkle a little bit of put this away. A little bit of a wink of Stella on there, just to give it a little pizzazz. Now, I know one of these is empty and I always pick up. Yep, that's the one that's empty. And I don't think this is much better. Okay, so there we go. You see the shimmer. Gotta get the right angle of the Wrinkled Stella. Just gives it that shine. And inside. Okay, I'll come back up the top. Change the camera. There we go. I was so in love with that die when I found it. So I'm going to have to hunt for the stamps now, see if anybody sells it. So I hope you've enjoyed the card. If you like my content, please give me a like, a share, or ring the notification bell when I come on, and I'm on every morning, Monday to Friday at 10:30. So unless I have something on, and then I'll say to you I won't be there. But I usually do a later one if I have the time. You have a great day too, Debbie. Enjoy your work. Enjoy your day. So there we go. That was our card today, and that was Flashback Thursday, and that really was a flashback. So I must have ordered that when I first started with Stampin' Up. So I'll see you tomorrow morning, and tomorrow morning is Friday's Fun Fold. You're welcome, Irma. Thank you for coming in and saying hi. It's always nice to have people pop in, and thank you. So this is quite a friendly group we have here, so it's always nice. And chat. They have a chat, which is good. And I try to keep up with it when I'm working. But thank you all. I really do appreciate you coming in and watching my videos. I'm a fairly new channel, but I'm sort of creeping up there a little bit. So have a fantastic day. And if you're not doing anything tomorrow at 10:30, I will be here. Have a great day. Bye. Thank you, Sue.